Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for, Wednesday, February 7th. Before I get started, I'm just going to show you guys here some of the charts, give you guys some updates. I'm going to pull up the chart for the SPX. So today the buyers came in. We'll see how long that lasts. As you can see, it's been falling. You'll see a couple big red candlesticks. This is a daily chart. It was heading towards the 200 SMA. The buyers came in. Now you have the 50 right here. So the 50 is the purple, the 200 is the black, red is the 9 EMA, 20 is the red one, right? So you'll see there's a 20 crossing or 920 crossover downwards. That's a bearish sign. But you'll see it's still kind of heading in this channel. If you draw a trend line here, you kind of have a, let's see here. You know, it's still kind of in this trend right now. Let's see here. Let me draw one up here. You could do it this way. You could do it up this way. There's a couple. You could do one here. And then I'm so bad with doing these sometimes. There we go. Kind of upwards like that. So you have kind of like these channels that the market's going in. So it's still within the channel. Again, overextended right up over here on RSI. Had to pull back. Kind of an FU pattern here. You can see the head right here, left shoulder, right shoulder, fell down. Here's a neckline, fell down. I don't know why my computer here just decided to, it did the charts weird. Thinkorswim's been a little bit funky lately. I don't know why it does that. See, it looks so much better right now. Oh, that's I. Okay, I'm going to go back to the SPX. Sorry, guys. My voice is still trying to catch up. I don't know what's going on with it. That looks a little bit better. All right, so you can see the buyers kind of came in. Again, who knows what's going to happen. This is a good sign. Buyers came in to buy it, hold it up. Still some bearish technicals, but it's still kind of within this channel. But now it's got to get back up. It has to break over the 50 SMA. Get above this channel, and then ideally, you know, if it's going to continue upwards, you want to see the 9 and 20 cross bullish for it to continue upwards. So that is the SPX. Show you what's going on there in the market. That's the S&P. Bitcoin, I told you guys when there's potentially a bullish, something might be good to look at, I would tell you guys. So as you can see, I don't know, is this one, I don't know if that's after hours. I don't know, 2-7. Oh, that's maybe going into after hours tomorrow, potentially. That's weird. This is futures. I'm going to pull up the ETF in a moment. So you can see Bitcoin, bear flag, bear flag. Here is the other kind of flag downwards, right? Naturally, what does price want to do? It wants to move back to these moving average lines like you see. But ideally, you want to see it get above the moving average line. So here, this was a fake out before it fell. So who knows what's going to happen here, but this is a potentially, not going to say bullish sign per se, but this is potentially forming a base. Lots of volume, which is a good sign. Now you want to see price get above this level, pretty much this level here. Oh, kind of right here, right? Gonna have a base down right over here, that 59.70. So now you want to see price get up over this area here. Got to be careful that these purple dots are the 5 SMA, so it's got to clear the 5 SMA. Then you want to be careful of the 9 EMA here. So for it to be bullish, you want to see it again, form a base, have the buyers come back in, then price get back over the moving average lines, and then it's got to get above these areas again over here, right? So just because buyers come in does not mean Bitcoin is bullish, doesn't mean it's reversing. It just means, again, you can see over here, fell down here, got some green candlesticks here. What did it do? It still fell. Got some down over here. What did it do? It still fell. So as you can see, you want to see the price, the buyers come back in, but you want to see price get above the moving average line. So like over here, when this is a bear flag, this is a potentially very bullish sign, but what did price do? It didn't break above this daily. It fell downwards. So it's got a lot of headway it's got to still make up, but this is a potentially good sign. But you want to see this hold, right? You don't want to see it fall up here and then fall below that if you're bullish on Bitcoin. GBTC, that is the Bitcoin ETF. Pull that one up, as you can see here. Let me just remove the drawings. Right here. So you can see there was this, it filled this gap down on the daily right over here. Filled that when it fell down. Then it found support right over here. Why? Just if you've been watching my videos lately, what I just been watching the charts, I've been showing you guys this right in the videos. It was heading right down to the 200 SMA, and I said, watch out. If it falls there, what's going to happen? Well, it bounced off of it. Buyers came in today, and what is it doing? It still hasn't filled that gap area yet back up, so it came down, right? So it kind of fell downwards, but now it's got to get, so here's what's going to happen with Bitcoin. So don't listen to anybody, don't listen to any pumpers, watch the charts. Again, we don't know what Bitcoin's going to do long term. We don't care what it does long term. That's, again, we're traders. So hopefully it goes up long term, who the heck knows. But now price has to get above this green candlestick. Then it has to get above these dots, the 5 SMA. Then it has to get above the 9 EMA, the 20 EMA. You're going to want to see the 9 ideally curl and go back upwards, and you're going to want to see price get above this 9. So you want to see ideally the 9 cross above the 20, your price get above it, and then the 9 EMA ideally start pushing price back up, right? So now you also have right here, you have this left shoulder and a head and shoulders pattern, or an FU pattern. You can see the head up here, right up across here. So now right over here is the right shoulder. So this is major wall of resistance at $21 here on this. So price needs to come up. It has to clear these moving average lines and then clear this major right shoulder. Then it's going to have to clear right up over in this area. You can see another left shoulder over here, right shoulder down here, and then it's going to have to clear these areas. So again, if the Bitcoin's ever going to go up and break, approach or break previous highs, has massive resistance. Not saying it won't do it, but you got to watch the charts. But I told you guys when there's a potentially bullish sign to look at, I'm going to show you guys. It was oversold down here, green candlestick, some volume, not a ton, but still has some hurdles that it has to overcome. So that's the charts on Bitcoin. Now, for those that are subscribed to us, as you can see, every single alert that we had on the watch list, daily and swing trade watch list fired off, and then the buyers came back in. If you've been watching my swing trade watch list the past couple days, you could have made a killing off of some of these plays. But again, when I put them on here for swing trade, you're going to have to determine when you take profit. We highly suggest when you have some good profit, take it, and you could always find reentry. So, you know, if you're more longer term trades, these swing trades are going to be more short term swing trades that you're going to take. So as you can see, this was all bearish plays that I had. They all triggered. Then the buyers came in and most of these went kind of green. So who knows what's going to happen with the market, but we might have, I'm just assuming, I haven't looked at the scan for tomorrow, we might have more potential bullish plays for tomorrow. We shall see, but it's the first time in a few days that we've seen some good green. So I'm going to see if I'm going to keep any of these on the watch list for tomorrow or if I'm going to take them off. But I'm giving you guys a sneak preview. So those that are watching that are not paid members, these were on the swing trade watch list, right? I'll give you a sneak peek of what was on for going bearish. These were bearish plays. They may be potentially bullish. I'm going to see if I'm going to keep any of those on for tomorrow. But if you are a free member, you obviously got to pay to get our swing trade watch list, our trade alerts, our trade room, stuff like that. Again, we are $10 a month, $9.99 for a monthly membership, or $99 a year, which is basically like a Amazon Prime membership, or monthly. That's a cost of 2 family-sized Doritos at your local supermarket. Yeah, so that's all it's going to cost you. Literally, one trade will pay for your 2 bags of Doritos cost that you pay for a monthly membership. So, yeah. So let me go into the watch list here. Ooh, what the heck happened up here? Oh, there we go. Meat, let me see, not, no. So as you're going to see, when you're in a bullish market, when price, is going up, a lot of times, not in this chart here, but when price is above the EMAs become support. Now, when the price starts to fall, if buyers come back in, now those EMAs become resistance, right? It's just the reverse. Also, when you're, buying, just another minor lesson on shorting again. Yeah, when you're longing, you're buying at support, selling at resistance levels. When you're shorting, you short at resistance levels, buy at support levels. Just the opposite. So again, take our shorting videos on YouTube, watch our free options course if you want to learn more about shorting. But we highly recommend learning how to trade in any market so you can play the market up or play it down. Shorting's a great way to do it with intraday trading. I'm distracted here. Puts or, buying options is great. Another way to do it if you don't want to do shorting. So just trying to see if I like any of these here. Just so many sloppy patterns, lots of indecision lately. So it looks like I'm clearing these ones out. So nightly scan, let's take a look and see if there's any good bullish plays to look at. No, some sloppiness. Lots of candle wicks. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of those. No. So a lot of these ones might be ones that have held their highs today, but they've been selling off. So we still may take some more bearish plays. We'll have to see what happens going through here, but I'm not liking a lot of what I see. This one might have some potential. So you see, as you can see, just it's kind of like a mess. It's been falling, right? So this one right here, the buyers came in, it found some support right at this 572 area. You can see some resistance right here, right? Right here, right here, and look at. So now we want to see it break this candlestick. This candlestick right here about, what is that? 607 is going back to the previous resistance all the way back here too, right? So if it can break 607, you see at or above 607, then you want to be careful right above that about 628 at that 9 EMA, and then you kind of go upwards from there. But this one's kind of holding its highs. It has this almost a cup and handle or an inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Want to see it ideally get above this neckline at 611. So buyers might be coming in. Have to see. The chart is super sloppy. But if you're looking to just make a quick scalp off it, it might have a chance to run. AUPH. Don't like it. Not liking a lot of these right now. E5, no. And a lot of them might be moving up towards the moving average lines. So here we go, pot stocks. We talk about pot stocks, right? Well, Can just got some buyers back in, but you got a head. You have a left shoulder right around here. Right shoulder being below this EMA lines. 460 might, let's see, 460 has some resistance right at that 490 area. See, it's a little tougher when you play in these resistance areas. But this one is really holding its highs at the end of the day. So at or above 460 we will put. However, you want to be careful of that 9 EMA right there at resistance for, what is that? 490s. So, hey, if you can make 30 cents on it, potentially, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to go up there, but with day trading, you're just looking to scalp 10, 15, 20 cents if you can. So that might be a potential. This one came in, smacked the EMAs, fell back down. All right, so this is more of what I'm looking for. So this is something I like to see. Still got some resistance in these candlestick wicks areas right over here. I want to see it give above that 170. that, what is that, 170 or 71 area. Now it is kind of a little bit overbought on the daily. It is holding its highs, might be rolling over a little bit. It's got a double bottom, man. I don't know what I feel about that one. Let's see, did it get any news? No, nothing going on with news or anything, so I'm not going to put that one on. I didn't know if there was a catalyst. Oh, sloppy. See right here, if you want to get it at or above 161, then you're going to have that 9 EMA right at that 185. See, we're catching lots of these towards the bottoms here, bouncing. So we can put, what's that one? 161. So at or above 160. I'll put I'll put 162 actually. I'll leave at that one. Again, a lot of these are going to be a little bit more indecisive or a little bit sloppier patterns due to what's been going on lately. So we might find a lot of ones that are holding their highs that are just trying to recover off of just selling off. Now this one is a little bit better. I like to see this one because it's holding its highs. It's above the EMAs here. So you can see and it's right about close to a whole dollar amount. So I'll put at or above 596. Then it's got some room right up here to this like 6. If it can clear 6, we're around that 650 area. So this one is one I really like. It has a potential, again, not saying it's going to, potential 60-cent or 50-cent run. Got to be careful, head and shoulders, right? Head over here, left shoulder, right up in this area will be a potential right shoulder. So it has to clear above 650 to continue upwards. But there's some movement on that one that you might be able to take on that one. So I like the look of EMHTF. I'm going to put that on my screen to watch personally. Give me 1 second. What is that? EMHTF. All right. So ENT. No. This watch list might be a mix. Might be a potential mix of long and short. 569, what is that right here? 590. Some of these, yeah, I don't really. Oh, that's Kush bottles. That's a marijuana stock. You can see right here. I don't like these patterns. I'm not going to put these on. I don't like getting people trapped in those patterns. They're just dangerous patterns to get involved in. Might have a play, but it's just, see this, the buyers kind of come in and I want to see price get above these moving average lines right here. So I don't want to get you guys in on a break of something right here and get you trapped inside here, if that makes sense, with that resistance. So I don't like putting that on there and getting people trapped. It is a potential play, but you got to be very careful. See that? A lot of these are, if you're noticing these patterns, a lot of them are recovering and getting near the resistance. And I'm trying to avoid you. If we're buying something that is being recovered, I want to try to get it where it's kind of got some further away from the resistance for you. Right at resistance. Let's see this one. Are we going to look at MGTI another time here? Potentially. Might be getting bought right here, holding its highs. Might be crossing over that 9 EMA. What's that, around 280s? Might have a chance. That one might have a chance to get a little bit. This is a Bitcoin related stock, so you want to be careful. Resistance over here over $3, but over 278 might have a decent you know, again, if 278, if it goes up to $3 or a little bit more, that's really what you're looking for. But obviously, you got to be careful of these EMA lines for resistance areas, right? Support down over here. So buyers might be coming in. Actually, not much volume. I don't see hardly anything, but it is holding its highs. Might have a decent pop. Gotta watch it. So we'll put MGTI on the watch list. Neat. No. This one I would consider normally, but I don't like the look of these candlesticks. There's nothing going on. There's not much meat to them, so I'm not going to put that on. Let me go back up to that one. No. Too close to that 9 EMA. Don't know if I like that one either. Sloppy. All right, so let's go over here. Yeah, sloppy. So that is a nightly one for bullish. Let's see if there's any ones that are better for bearish. Wow, that one's had 3 selling off days. I don't know if I want to put that one on right now. This is one that you might actually look for buyers to come in at some point. It's like really at a base. So this is one where I would see, let's see if it's at its all-time lows. Man, it's really sold off. I mean, it could still fall down, that's for sure. Not seeing sign of reversal yet. It's still selling off. But that's one that, if there was a couple dojis or something, then I would say, okay, watch for the buyers to come in, and that has some room. Like, if price could break above this level right here, 768, it might have room to go, but it's not showing much of anything right now. So I don't know if I would even put that as a short. Yeah, it still could. Man, it's really overextended downwards too. Not going to put that on. ACRX, I think that's that's a 5-cent spread stock. I don't like those. Let's see. This could be just a very big indecision day with the buyers coming in after things selling off. So just the charts are just really sloppy. Let's see. Let's see if this is a 5-cent spread. Yeah, see that when it goes up by 5-cent increments, that's a 5-cent spread, so I don't want to put that on. No. Nope. Very sloppy, guys. Very, very sloppy today. Well, with all that's going on, you would think that it's going to start choosing some type of a direction soon, so we should at least see either this thing rolling over or the buyers really coming in and making it look better at some point soon. Like, it's just so sloppy. Like, all these patterns are very, very sloppy. That's why you got to join our trade room. We have the scans up every single day, trade ideas in the trade room. I mean, that's really where we're going to find the plays each day. Oh, this one right here looks like it found a base down here. Buyers might be coming in after hours right here. So maybe, let's see, 168. This is so oversold. Let me look on the weekly, monthly. Yeah, this thing's really sold off. Buyers might be coming in after hours. Let me see. Further development. tech sector. This one I might put on as a potential dip buy. So you want to see right here, support is at 158. So I might put this one at or above right here, this 168 where it closed, because it looks like it might be getting some action after hours. So this is one, you know, watch it. Maybe it's forming a cup. Maybe it'll do a cup and handle thing. Who the heck knows? But this is one, again, you could use 158 as a support or a stop loss. So I'm going to put NQ on there. Don't like that. That one's still falling. Where is this right here? 709, 752 right here. This one might be a good short. But you guys, I don't like to put something on there that's not. I try to keep it easy to borrow the ETBs for you guys. But this is a decent one to short, so I'm going to try to put it on for anybody that has interactive brokers. They're a good broker to short, so I'm going to put this one at or below 752. So we'll put a short one on the list for those that might have other brokers. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So guys, it's going to be a little bit of indecision because obviously it's market's torn between right here. If you go back over to the SPX, let's see here. So yeah, it's stuck right in the middle here. It's got to decide. You know, it's it's gotten definitely a lot of the market, had a nice green candle day for the buyers coming back in, but it's in this channel. And now it's got overhead resistance right over here. So it still has to choose a direction. So there's going to be indecision. Indecision makes things a little bit more challenging to trade. So that's the way it works. Again, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to do the watch list for the swing trade for our paid members. Sorry for those that are free members. Again, sorry, I'm still losing my voice. We're literally $10 a month. That's a cost of, what else? What's something funny? I can't think of something funny. I say couple Starbucks coffees. I'm going to think of some new ones. I'm going on this campaign of anything that costs $10 a month. So I'll keep any funny ones when they pop up. I'm not thinking of anything funny now, so it's not hit me. Anyways, so if you're not a member of our community yet on Facebook, come on and join us. We have over 25,000 members. We're always trying to deliver good content, keep the spammers, the trolls out. It's a really good, safe community for people to learn the stock market. Also, make sure that you like and follow our fan page. We are the Bullish Bears. We just call ourselves the stock market community just to differentiate our name from Bullish Bears on our fan page so people are not confused. If you haven't been to our website yet, head over to bullishbears.com. The links will be below. Again, we have a live trading room over here. If I was logged in, you'd be able to see it, but I'm not logged in right now. Read about our trade alert setups, how they work. Our trade alerts, our swing trade, day trade, options alerts, they work much differently than everybody else. There's a reason for it. There's some people that are like, oh, I just want to pay for trade alerts and have people send them to me and I'll get in out of trades that way. And we tell people, nope, you don't want to do that. That's a wrong way to learn trading because it's making you dependent upon a guru or another trading company that already has positions that they're calling out to their thousands or hundreds or thousands of followers. And then you're always going to be chasing and you never know when that alert's going to happen. When we send out alerts, as you can see, I just showed you those alerts. So these alerts over here, right over here, these are alerts that you can upload into your own brokerage account, which means you're not relying upon Tim, Dan, or myself to tell you when to get in and out of trades. So you could say, well, that means I got to do more work. And we say, well, yeah, because that's where we want you in control of being your own trader. We don't want you in control of us calling out trade. Like, we don't want you dependent upon us, because the easiest thing Tim, Dan, and I can do is just think about this. I'm going to tell you guys this for a second. A little hint, make it simple, right? we have a group of 25,000 members, right? We have we have been membership based less than a month right now. We have over 500 people just already as members of ours right now, right? So we can call, so Tim, Dan, and I, here's what we can do. Very simple, right? I can give you a secret. This is what everybody else does. This is what all the membership companies do. This is what we could do. Make our lives so much easier. We could get totally just rich doing this all day long. Is make this watch list, right? And then what we could do is not give you the alerts, right? Make you dependent upon us. So you'd pay us for alerts. Tim, Dan, or myself, we'd get in a position on one of these companies over here, right? So let's just say, let's pick one. V-Ray? No, let's go. Let's find one here. Oh, this one right here, right? Perfect example. So let's say Tim, Dan, and myself, we get an EMHTF. Let's say we get in at whatever, 597, 598, and we can see this thing moving. Let's say we have a potential of it going up to 650, right? We can see this window, it looks good. Let's say the technicals are good tomorrow. Tim, Dan, and myself, we get in this position 597, 598. Then 5-10 seconds later, we call out a trade to our trade room. Hey guys, we're in EMHTF at 597, right? So there's no way you're going to get in at 597 because we already beat you to the punch. So now let's say you're super quick. You get in at 598, 599. You're probably going to get in probably closer to 6. Who the heck knows, right? You're going to be in. You're going to be chasing us, right? Because not only are you chasing us, you're going to chase our members. So we only have just, like I said, we're less than a month old and we have, 500 members. So what's going to happen though is even if 100 members of ours took the same trade as ours, that's going to hit the scanners like trade ideas. It's going to catch more volume, right? What's going to happen when it hits the volume, the scanners, it's going to bring in other trading companies. Other ones that have even more members than us, 1,000, 2,000 members, they're going to hit the scanners and then they're going to potentially take the trades. And then what you're going to do is get the other companies that are out there, the shorts, a lot of those guys, they're going to be sitting there waiting like a hawk to short it back down. Meanwhile, Tim, Dan, and myself, we have this position. We're already very comfortable in ours. You guys you guys came in after us, and we know that just even 100 people can move a stock, right? So let's say we get our 10 or 15 or 20 cents. Let's say we see resistances up here at 650. We know we're not going to wait this out to 650 because we know probably the shorts are going to come in right around there. So let's say we have a profit target of whatever, 20 cents, right? So let's say we sell at like 620 or 620 something, 620, whatever it is, right? So we make our profit. Now, let's say we're selling at 620, and now we start putting our sell order in. Now we're calling the trades out to you guys. We're selling at 620. Now 100 people start scrambling to sell out. That might drop it from 620 down to 614, 613, 612. Now, again, you may make money that way, but the chances are, the problem is that would mean we'd have to have 100% accuracy rate as a trader. Nobody has that. The best traders in the world still succeed 60 to 65% of the time, which means they have a 40%, 35-40% failure rate. So that means you're going to get caught up in the rest of the people chasing, where you might get a 50% or below success ratio, especially if you don't know how to trade yourself. If you're just relying upon those alerts, you're going to fail that way. So my whole point being in this whole scenario is the easiest thing that Tim, Dan, and I could do is get a position, call out trades to you guys, pump up stocks, sell them when we get a profit. You guys chase us out, and it's a great way to make money. But that's not what we're doing. We're teaching you the alert levels where you can determine support and resistance yourself and take the trades yourself. That's how you become a good trader. You will fail as a trader if you rely upon any company or guru to call out trades to you. We give you guys hints. We'll tell you maybe that we're in something in a roundabout way. We do it because we're not trying to pump. We're trying to give you as much clues as possible, help you to make an educated decision, but we're not trying to pump up stocks, right? So we're trying to help you and not make you as self-reliant upon us. Again, our trade room's very open, so we're in there talking throughout the morning, but then sometimes we're not in there and we let the community talk and share within each other. Again, we don't want you on the guru. So like if Dan's at Dan had a doctor's appointment today, right? If Dan wasn't in the trade room and you're relying upon Dan to teach you how to trade, well, that's going to be a problem for you, right? That's going to make you dependent. And then if Dan's not in the room, or myself, if you don't know how to trade, then it's going to be like you're becoming dependent on us, and that's not going to be a good thing. That's why we set you up to really succeed. We give you the courses for free. On our website over here, we have $3,000 worth of courses. Come over here and take the courses. You shouldn't even ask. If you're asking like really basic questions and you haven't taken our courses yet, then you're just not taking full value, taking advantage of what we're having to offer you. If you're asking the basic questions, we have the courses right here to ask you or to answer these. Take the next 2 months and go through our courses for free. Come into our trade room and practice and become a good trader, and take 6 months and practice in a virtual account like Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers to become a better trader. It's that simple, right? So we're just setting up the platform. We have a great community, again, for you to learn and ask questions. Then you can come in here in our trade room and practice with other traders. We send you the trading alert setups with the watch list at night, and you just put them into your own brokerage account. It takes you just a few minutes a day. And literally, like I said, for the cost right here, we have $9.99 a month. That's the cost of a Netflix payment. $99 a year. It's the cost of Amazon Prime. You're not going to get value that we're offering, set it up in the way that we're offering it, really anywhere that's out there. It's not to brag. It's just, again, we aren't about the money. We're about just building a community and really helping people out. And we're just 3 dudes just trying to grow this mission and keep it going. So that's it, guys. Hopefully this watch has helped you. Again, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Not only do we have our courses, we have all these videos over here on our YouTube channel, just massive amounts of content to really, help you guys out. So hopefully you guys take advantage of it. So, yeah, that's it. Hopefully this video helped you, and happy trading tomorrow. Enjoy.